my second load of laundry. I did it in 2 loads. I'm having an issue. Oh wow, it's a black screen. Oh, there he goes. Oh, everything's slow tonight. See, that's not even that light. See? That's not light. What is going on here? Well, let's leave that off for a minute. Let's just let it sit. Is it too hot? I have an idea. I unplugged everything. Hey, Snuggly. We might have an issue here. So we'll see if I can actually continue in a minute. My light pad is acting up and I need it. Well, I turn it on and it stays very dim and it's like 1, 2, 3 and I usually use it on the third setting because it's bright and I can see it easier. And it don't get bright at all. I know I'm not going blind here. I can see fine. Maybe it's because this is so hot. So I unplugged the block completely. It always did the flickering ever since I bought it. Ever since I bought it, it did that. I'm unplugging everything. So, because this is kind of warm. What? Okay. Let's try this. I was on a diamond painting Facebook and someone showed parchment paper destroyed the painting. I've been using it over 2 years in the are they sure it was parchment paper, not wax paper? Okay, here we go. Can you cross your fingers? Jehovah, I know it's just a light pad, but can you please let it work? Please, Jehovah. Thank you, Jehovah. It is flickering, but it's working. I'm definitely probably going to ask my brother if I can get another one. These are double-sided. It's still not that bright. Or is that just me? Or it could be just me. But this don't look as bright as it usually is. There we go. Now let me shut this off and see. And see, even like that, I can see it. Robin Taylor got these for me. At one point, I reused them. But there's so much in the package, I won't need to reuse them. I used to use it on the... Is it me, though? Could be just me. Okay. Yeah, it's usually brighter than this. Because it's usually brighter than this. A lot brighter. Well, that's the first to go. Boy, I'll do some W's. I'm gonna have to really squint. This one woman, she has a ridiculously small light pad. She goes, it was the cheapest one. I'm like, you know how small it is? Yeah, the same size my thing. I made sure of it, and he gets it in. It's smaller than the regular drawing pad. I'm like, what did you buy? I think I know what I might need to do. Is it in here? Aha! Yes. I think I might have to give its own block. Maybe. Let's try this and see if I have room for one. Well, that's not even plugged in all the way. Maybe that's the problem? What is this anyway? Oh, sorry, light. You're gonna have to go off for a second. I just want to see if this works. If this works, I'll plug the light underneath it there later. Or I can do this. No, that doesn't work like that. Oh gosh. It's not doing nothing. No, it's the light pad. The light pad's going. I had issues with it at one other point. Let's just leave it off, see if we can do it without it. Okay. Alright, sweetheart. We'll just use this light right here. Oh boy. It's possible for this to go. Can't be the charger cord, that's brand new. Has to go up here a little bit. I could probably put this lamp on the left side so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Go all the way in as far as I can go. There. At least I can see it now. He said if you close your weakest eye, you can focus better. Oh, look at that. There's paper on there. That's not good. What paper is that? It's sticking to it. Ugh. I can't say I use it too much because sometimes I don't use it when it's just me. But, oh no, I do use it, but I know people do this 24/7. And I said, no, no, that's still my original one. Oh yeah, that goes to. And I'm not rough with this. I'm gentle. Okay. A friend of mine, he lives in Rhode Island, and his friend in his building complex passed away. The family was gonna send the cat to the pound, and he was looking for a cat. He says, "No, I'll take it. I'll take it." So they're gonna bring the cat to him. So that's pretty nice. I would do the same thing if a neighbor passed away or something. They had a cat or dog or both. Let's just bring them here. They're not gonna. They'll do better in a familiar area. Should we try the light pad again? Because when this is laying down, I had a hard time keeping it on. Let's try. And I know how bright it gets. You know what happened? Bright, bright, and then the third one it went dim. I guess be grateful it works somewhat. Hey, Callie. Yeah, okay. My light pad is going. It only works up to number 2. So you know what I'm gonna do? I can't even tell if it's on right now. Oh, you really can't. Oh, no, I get the word. It doesn't matter. I might have to put this away. Yep. Okay, Cindy, it's fine. Um, I should just put the diamond painting away and just forget about it. Yep, I'm almost done. I'm gonna have to squint to do it because that light pad just shut off, and it won't come back on no more. So Well, I'll let it. I'll unplug it and see what happens. This is a new charger too. I keep buying chargers. I have my light over here. Nope. I checked the cord and everything. The cord's fine because they plugged in my Kindle and it charges out of that fine. I can check it again. Well, let's check it again on camera. So let's unplug it completely. Can't be the charging block either because everything else is plugged into that. So let's see. No, it's not. Put a flashlight behind it. You goofball. It defeats the purpose. Mm. Yeah, there's nothing here. Nothing wrong with it. Am I acting too much of like a baby? When I have passion for something, and I know it's very limited now, and after today, I'll have to put this away. I wonder if that's long enough. I don't probably doubt it. If I would plug this in, that's not gonna be long enough. All right, I'm gonna plug it back in. Okay. All right, let's try this. Oh! And it's flickering, but it's bright. It just needed a little boost. So maybe the cord was bent. Who knows? Okay. Thank you, Callie, for making me check the cord. It is flickering. But like I said, I had trouble with this before. And even in front of my brother, he says, well, before we go buying a second one, let's see how it works on the board. So because this thing didn't like to work all the time when it was flat. Oh! Kelly! I'm not listening to you no more. I'm not listening to you tomorrow. I'm not listening. I gave it a whack. It went off. Ew. That didn't sound right. Oh, it worked. Well, you told me to whack it. Maybe it'll work. And it went off. And it's flickering. Stop flickering. I'll make it worth your while. Oh, it stopped flickering. Stop flickering. I just think I need a better quality light pad. But I'm not gonna be greedy. I won't get one unless it stops working. And the reason why he got me a tabletop easel was because he says, "Didn't you want a bigger one anyway?" He remembered me talking about it in Rhode Island. He says, let's get our house first, and then we'll talk about getting new stuff. And there was stuff I needed, and I didn't even get that because I got this son of a gun. That was my fault. I didn't even tap it hard. Jehovah, are you playing with me? uh, God does have a sense of humor. Okay, because I went like that with this by mistake. And Alan D. Generous is here. You see her letters? EDG. And EDG, Ellen DeGeneres. Then another G is grumpy because I heard she's not a nice boss. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I will find the one I have. This one is a A3. I'll tell you that one. Izzy got it for me, and it cost her almost $100 because she had it shipped overnight. And I yelled at her for that. I went, don't you ever do that again. But I wanted you to have it right away. It says, no, you don't do that. How did it get on this thing again? Okay. Just give it a set. There we go. A3 LIGHT pad. Oh my gosh. Come on, go. This phone, when it's low on battery, it don't like to work. PAD. Search. Sorry, iPad. Looks like this grumpy old phone needs it. Sheesh. Let's find the one I have. $29.99 is the one I have. Right there. With the kitty cats on it. Yeah. So that's the size I have. And everything that comes with it came with it. And now I'll show you the one I want eventually. Everything's like doubled. Even I think my washer's done, but I can't do nothing about it now. And the one I want is this one. Hold on. Same brand. This is an A2. It's bigger. $59.99. $17.99 is the A4. That is even smaller than the one I have, so that's out of the question. What do you mean 3-A2? I don't get it. For what they cost, they should work. Yeah, this one's almost 2 years old, so I know a lot of people say, well, they should last a lifetime. I went, 2 years is a lifetime, actually. Yeah, that cord did not come with it. The original cord was too short. Well, I made it work. Um, Not too short. It just wouldn't fit in there correctly. And I'm not the one that bought it, so I can't really complain about it. So, and the person that bought it for me, she don't even talk to me no more. So, oh well. Oh well. It's her loss. It's actually a him, but he says he's um transgender, so I honor that and call it say she. So, I know what was that? Someone's lives. She was in the chat. She says she holds up a flashlight to see them. She won't get the light pad because she doesn't need it. I'm like, oh, everybody was saying, oh, by the sounds of it, you do need it. No, this works good for me. I don't know. She was just in the chat saying it, so I have no idea how big the flashlight was. Because first she said in the chat that she never had one. Then after I was saying, but the light pad will help you. I said, oh, I tried the light pads. I don't like them. I'm like, I thought you just said you never had them. I think she's just, I don't know. Yeah, it's like I'm like, then she says, gotta go. I bet. Well, what's chili for you guys? 90? One time it was, I don't know. I really don't know. But he was supposed to put something in a crock pot. I thought he was gonna do it. I don't know. But it was a cool day in the summer, and he put winter coats on his kids. I mean, sit. That's a nice day. Because I babysat for the family. They says they go outside, put their winter coats outside. It's cold. Cold. It's like 75 degrees. Yeah, that's cold for them. All right, no, I won't put coats on them. Then I found out that family was from California. I'm like, oh, that's why you think 74 is cold. It's not. Um. Oh, you wimp. I wish we had hot dogs. Man, I was gonna have hot dogs for lunch. No, no. I think I've forgotten. Oh yeah, was. Last night I was down and paying too quite late, and I was going to stay up longer past midnight, but my right leg was hurting for some reason, so I stopped and went to bed. Like Sheldon likes to eat. Hey, I had hot dogs and spaghetti once. I was cooking for these kids, and they wanted both. And went, I'll put the hot dogs inside. So I boiled the hot dogs, and then I mixed it with the sauce and everything, and they loved it. Yeah, it is good. One time, I want to try. I had SpaghettiOs, and I cut two hot dogs. Well, first I was cutting up two hot dogs because I thought that's it. Then the corner of my eye, I see in the cupboard. The cupboard was open and it had SpaghettiOs. I went, ooh. So I cooked the hot dogs a little bit, then put everything together and cooked it all up, and oh, that was good. Oh, ho, ho. Mm. GE makes things come to life. My brother used to mix peanut butter with maple syrup and makes. Ooh, that sounds good. That actually sounds good. I don't think I ever used G yet. So G. Remember on Little House on the Prairie, where they wanted to add another subject or two. And so was it Mrs. Plum? Miss Plum? Or was it? It might have been Laura. I can't remember who was teaching then, but they added on that part. She wouldn't do it, and Mrs. Olson did it and added something about art and French. They're not going to use that kind of stuff. All they're going to do is grow up to be farmers. And the guy says, no, it's something that's good for the area, like agriculture. I don't know, geology maybe? I don't know. I can't remember the other subjects they said. I read the whole series of The Little House on the Prairie. Oh, yeah? I didn't read the whole series. I remember the first time ever I was reading the book of Genesis out loud, and it was Ashley in the chat, and I was tired, man. No, keep reading, please. Okay, so I read. And it was on number chapter 20. Oh, Ashley, this is the last one. Okay. My eyes hurt that day. Need more. Oh yeah, I used G down here. Okie dokie. Motherfucker. Sorry guys, I'm just resting my eyes a little bit. Oh. I have to say, some people looked at me weird when I told them I was getting this. And I said, hey, I want to brush up on my cursive. It's atrocious. And, not that bad, but it could be better than that. Because since those A's have a point, it's like a teardrop, but a crooked one. The B's was easy. Next C's and D's tomorrow. And D's is just like the A's. It just has a line to the top. That's what it looks like. So. Okay, welcome back. You're welcome. Some people look at boys wrong and tell them, no, you can't like that color. You're a boy. Because I met this boy when I was in Alaska or Maine. He loved pink, and I would hear him parents whip him good. So I finally told my dad he likes the color pink. And my dad said, yeah, and the parents would beat him for it. Beat him for it. Well, I said they're hurting him. This time he usually when he told me when he was living with someone else to stay safe. He told me usually when he has a lot of bruises, they usually take it out on me on a Friday, because by Monday they're better. The bruises are light. Yeah, and this time he said it wasn't a Friday morning early, but he snuck out of the house and went to school to get help. And he lived with the neighbor for a while until he could get placed with the family member. And that neighbor took him in because the family member insisted, "Oh no, they don't do that. The kid's lying. All the injuries doesn't say he's lying." He actually had a busted lip one time. Oh, I hate it when my skin sticks to my skin. That hurts. Wow. I'll get my laundry later. It's not gonna go nowhere. Yes, so that neighbor, they had to move her away from the kid's mother. 'Cause the kid's mother kept going over there every the night around supper time. Time to come home for supper. You've been here long enough. He's around my age, but I don't remember if it was Maine or Montana. I think kindergarten or first grade. One of those two. Does that look like an eye? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Hmm. Ah. Really? Ooh. When it's quiet like this, you should play quiet music in the background, free music. I almost fell asleep. Oh, I fell asleep. One time I fell asleep while I was streaming. I was woken up to go to sleep. I'm like, what? What you mean on online? I fell asleep during the live before. And they said in the chat, Michelle, wake up and go to bed. And I just happened to pick up my head about, whoa. And I look, oh, a whole bunch of messages. Yeah, so everybody in the chat, go to bed. So I hung it up and deleted it because it was like only 20 minutes of me going. So I deleted it. I mean, no sense of keeping that up. Oh. You know what I did? I had my headache. My headache came back early. It was a horrible headache. You know what I did? There was still some coffee left in the coffee pot. It was off. The coffee was cold. I got a glass, filled it out half with the coffee, took my pill, and I used that to wash it down. I'm like, ugh. That was so bitter. How did my dad ever get used to drinking coffee plain? I'm like, he goes, whoa, you give me the look for it. That's gross. It helps with the headache because my headache's gone. Okay, Callie, I think that's about it. I can't concentrate no more. Unplug it this and see, I always unplug it. So I'm gonna go, Callie. I will either see you later or tomorrow. Love, don't judge. Peace out. Thank you so much for being here.